Good day, everybody. Happy Friday. A big thank you for being with me here today on August 23rd. I'm Kathy. Welcome to Yarn with Heart. Now, we start here with a fun question of the day, and I'm very interested to hear from you either in the comments or you could email me. And the question today is, are you a country mouse or a city mouse? Please don't say specifically where you grew up or live now, just whether you are mostly country or mostly city, or maybe some of both. And I will start things off by answering the question. When I was a baby, I lived in the country. And then at 11 months old, I lived with my grandma and grandpa in the city. And then all the years when I attended school until graduating high school, I lived in the country. As soon as I graduated high school, I was back to the city life again. So I am either a countrified city mouse or a citified country mouse. So it would be fun to hear from you in the comments, whether you are country, city, or both like me. I'm so grateful that we can get together from all over the YouTube world each Friday. It's wonderful how yarn, crochet, and knitting bring us all together. If you are a person who loves yarn and loves to knit or crochet or any of those three, please do grab your cup and let's chat. I'm so happy that you're here. There are so many exciting things to talk about today that I hardly know where to start. There are a couple of completed items to show. Yeah. Also, I am stepping way into the unknown this August, as I was invited to be a guest on a couple of YouTube friends' channels, and I have a bit to say about that. Okay, maybe more than a bit. In other news, there is a fiber festival this Saturday, August 24th in Barrie, Ontario, which is a short drive away from where I live. Jeff and I are planning to attend, and I will try to take pictures. Who knows? I might find an irresistible surprise or two while I'm there. And if you see me there, please do come over and say hello and let me know that you recognize me from YouTube. I'd love to chat and hear what you are liking best about the festival. Now, this isn't my birthday, and somehow a wonderful friend who many of you know sent me a happy mail. And that happy mail has been hiding in my house since July, and I didn't even know it. Believe me, the story about that still has me shaking my head in wonder. And speaking of gifts, warm congratulations to Christine, who won the 400 subscriber gift. She has emailed me with her address, and I will be popping her package in the mail later today. Oh, and the results are in about last week's Aberdeen's mystery bags vote. I will be showing some of the yarn today, but not until the end of the video though. So those who do not want to see the yarn until September, you will still have plenty of time to look away and still have surprises next month. As one viewer pointed out, not all the yarns from Aberdeen's that I show will be in the September gift. Plus, of course, I will add in some more goodies, so there still will be plenty of surprises next month. Next week, I hope to have pictures from that Barrie Yarn Festival and a finished knit blanket. And I will be showing a second mystery bag of yarn from Aberdeen's wool. Thank you so much, everyone, for the likes, comments, and for sharing my channel. If you subscribe and ring the notification bell, you won't miss the next video on August 30th. So now let's start with one of the surprises that happened this month. Knock me over with a feather. So many things have happened this month, and this was definitely one of those surprises. And it happened way back, it started way back in July. I got this box from Judy. Oh, Judy from Judy's Creations in Crochet. That's her channel. Now this yarn, I knew it was to share with a prayer shawl group. This is a group that I meet with on the first Friday of most months, except that we had a holiday break and didn't meet in August, so I wasn't opening the box. I wanted to let the group open it at our next meeting. And during a three-way call that Diane, Judy, and I were having, Judy said that I might want to open the box before the prayer shawl group meetup, because there was something on the very top of the box. For me, really, I was thinking, but it isn't my birthday. How is that happening? I asked Judy later, and she said it was happy mail. And oh my goodness, this is such a big surprise from Judy. And so I'll show you. Now, it's not such a surprise at this moment because during that call together with Diane and Judy, I couldn't resist opening it in that moment. So I have to tell you, I've already opened it, but I wanted to share it here with all of you as well. So here we go. This is what it said at the front, at the top. Kathy, this is for you. So there would be no confusion, because I'm quite sure if it was in the box for the prayer shawl group, I might have said, oh, here, look what we have for making for somebody from the prayer shawl group to have. And then inside here, caramel apple pie tea. This is exciting. Happy mail. Oh my goodness. Judy's Creations in Crochet magnet. And a sticker. This is kind of nice because I think my sister Rosemary, her little nickname for me was Little Star. So that's very nice that it had some stars on the sticker. And a package of soap. And there's a reason I might need some soap, because, oh my goodness, my first ever expression fiber arts yarn. I'm almost in tears when I think about this, because I'm often on this site looking and dreaming, and here it is, Moon Gleam Fingering, my first ever silk yarn, 50% mulberry silk, 50% cotton. And not only one, but two. And this one has, I'm shaking a bit, I can't help it. This one has these variations in color, and they go together so nicely. So Judy, it is so soft. This is such a big surprise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was almost speechless when I opened this, and it still is, it's not often I'm at a loss for words totally, and this is pretty close when I feel this and think of you sending this to me. And all I can say is thank you, my dear friend. And Judy, just to let everyone know, Judy is so amazing at crochet. She knows so much about yarns of all kinds, and she has a lot of fun make-alongs on her channel. Her channel is a great place. She loves to get comments from people and replies to each one. And every week I make myself a cup of tea, I settle in with my knitting or crochet and look forward to Judy time. I truly do learn something each of her videos, and not only that, I feel like I'm having a cup of tea with a friend. So yeah, so that's that's Judy. And a little hint also, Judy is very close to reaching a subscriber milestone, and it is her YouTube anniversary in September too. So we share an anniversary. And if you haven't subscribed there yet, you might want to check her channel out. So yeah, and then this month, the surprises just kept coming, because earlier, here, let me just, there. Earlier, I mentioned about the Fiber Spirit Festival in Barrie this Saturday. Not only am I super excited about that, there is more news. Did I say I'm pretty excited? Yeah, the next thing coming up deserves a bit of a story. It's about being brave and doing hard things. Many years ago, I wanted to make videos on YouTube, but I was nervous to do it because I have a speech impediment, and sometimes I struggle to find words. Sometimes I talk slower than other people do, especially when I'm tired, and it happens a lot when I'm thinking and talking at the same time. Way back, well, not so long ago, a year ago, I really wanted to give back to the yarn community, to reach out to people who were so kind to me online, and to people who have helped me while I was learning to crochet, and I hoped I would find friends here. Well, I did a thing. I made a YouTube video, and then I made another video, and now here is a secret. A lot of the time, I use a script so that new viewers won't be impatient with slow talking or me searching for words. Yeah. And now this month, I have been taking more brave steps, because that slow talking and searching for words might be out there for everyone to know. My good friend Diane from My Pink Bathtub Knits invited me to be a guest on StreamYard, and you can see the two of us chatting together, having tea and opening presents on Diane's Wednesday, August 21st video. She waved her magic editing wand during that video. So for that, I'm very grateful. And then this Monday, I'm taking another brave step, because I'm invited to be a guest on a live. My friend Shannon from the Art Junkie YouTube channel invites guests each Monday, and this Monday, August 26th, I will be live on her channel. I won't be able to see the comments while it is live, but knowing that some of you might sign on to Shannon's channel and be there will be so helpful. The truth is, I'm pretty nervous, and knowing some friends are in the chat will hopefully stop my teeth from chattering and my knees from knocking. So just saying, my talking might be slow, or I might struggle to find words sometimes. My heart will still be the same though. And thank you so much for being my friends and for understanding. Oh, and of course, anyone who cannot make it on Monday, maybe you'd like to watch the replay, or you might like to see some of Shannon's videos that are called show and share videos. Those are the ones that have me coming back to her channel every week. On to the finished items for this week. A blanket first. This one, I was relieved to have enough yarn, and it turned out better than I thought it might. I hoped to buy a third cake of the cinnamon swirl, but they were all sold out of the citrus twist on Michael's when I looked. So I had to improvise. For the colors, let's see which side. Let's see, this way. So for the colors of this blanket, I looked at both the book covers of the month on Crochet with Nonna Rosanna's book cover video at the 1st of August. This one was Harry Potter's Philosopher's Stone, which I think was the first book in the series. There were two. I'll show the first one. And then I actually chose the second book cover, which was the bright colors, because this blanket will be part of my Boggy Creek camp blankets that I send to Florida for Boggy Creek camp. And so this is the second book cover. Now, the pattern that I used, is the Moss Stitch in a Square blanket by Sarah Zimmerman. It's available for free on Ravelry. And I use Karen's Cinnamon Swirl Cakes in Citrus Twist. And this other solid color is Red Heart Bunches of Hugs in the color Cabbage, which unfortunately is discontinued. I used a 6mm hook, and to start the blanket, I actually watched her YouTube video. Her channel is Repeat Crafter Me, and the video was Fun Crochet Techniques, Moss Stitch in a Square. Before I hold the whole blanket up, I'll show you the border. I found a fun border to add because I could not finish it all with this colorful yarn. This border was another YouTube tutorial, and this one uses British crochet terms. The border is by Blossom Crochet and is called the Easiest Crochet Peephole Border. And there we go, there's a picture of that. And now I'll hold the whole blanket so you could see it. The size is just right for the Boggy Creek camp. I made sure it would be 40 inches square. As it gets used, it might stretch a little bit, so it might eventually be a bit bigger, but Moss Stitch does tend to do that. But right now it's 40 inches square. Here we go. I really like this pattern, and I liked the way that it is really colorful, which is one of the things they look for with Boggy Creek blankets. Now the next thing that I made is a hat and scarf set. And right after I show that, I'd like to talk a bit about Aberdeen's wool. So this hat is the Houndstooth beanie. I used a 6mm hook and Naco Vizon, V-I-Z-O-N. And the color, I don't know the name of the color, it's color 181. I got this locally at the Lovely Knitting Store. This is another hat by Brienne from Hooked on Homemade Happiness, and it's part of the Crochet Along for a Cause event. I think the event now is finished, but this is the final hat that I'll make as part of that. Yeah, the pattern is free on our website, or as a download is available as part of that Crochet Along for a Cause. And this will go to the York Region Casting Off the Cold group to be given to give someone warmth in this area. I also made a matching scarf. I used what I do try to do if I'm making a scarf and I want to do something that maybe I haven't referred to a pattern, I will measure how many stitches were in the hat in a 4-inch segment, and then I guess how many stitches I will need in order to have about a 60 inches long scarf. So that's what I did here. I used the same stitch pattern as in this hat. And then I did go up a hook size. So in this scarf, so I would have a nice drape, I used a 6.5 millimeter hook. I used the exact same yarn, but I didn't put any of the white yarn. Oh, the white yarn in that hat is Bon Bon Classic in the color white. And I just guessed a little bit how many stitches I would need. And there we go. And so it's a matching set. And hopefully that will keep somebody nice and warm. There. So there, that's the finished items for this week. So please don't turn the video off yet. I'm going to talk a bit about Aberdeen's wool before I show the yarn. So when I checked on the Aberdeen's wool website, it looks like they might still have some 2024 holiday boxes available if those are something you're interested in. And also, Heather has a Ko-fi account, and she is knitting sponsored stitches during her health recovery. I will be sure that her Ko-fi information is in the description box in case anyone would like to sponsor her. Also, all of the pattern information and any of the other people that I've mentioned here, those are all in the description box. Now, starting today and on each of my videos until my YouTube anniversary on September 22nd, or until the can is full, whenever I see a comment on my videos, I will put something in the sheep bank for Heather's Ko-fi. Your comment can be an emoji, an answer to the question of the week, saying hello. Any comment will do. And then on September 29th, I will have the sheep bank open and find out the amount to send to Heather's Ko-fi. So I just wanted to let everyone know that when it comes to the mystery bags here, I will be showing one of the mystery bags that I did receive, one of them each week for the next 5 weeks. And now, the spoiler alert, time for people who don't want to see the yarn until September to step away, because here comes the yarn. So let's see what's in the first mystery bag. First of all, there's a couple of patterns, and this one is one of the knit mystery bags. So the first pattern is an easy baby blanket. Oops, better not show the stitches. There we go. An easy baby blanket. I make a lot of blankets, so that one I will be so happy about. And the other, oh wow, shawls. Ella Ray Cozy Alpaca Shawl. That's pretty. And, oh nice, a textured shawl recipe. That's interesting. Oh, all of them are very interesting. And now for the yarn. Ooh, right here at the top is Ella Ray Pretty in Pima Stripes. Soft, beautiful yarn. 100% Pima cotton, number 4 medium. It takes a 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter knitting needle and a 5.5 to a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. It's 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 184 yards, 170 meters. And there's 3 of those. Beautiful. So pretty. Oh, and let's see if there's a color. French vanilla. It does look like French vanilla with, I'd say, French vanilla with a little bit of caramel swirled in. Very yummy yarn. Ooh, another Ella Ray. This one is Ella Ray Cozy Alpaca Chunky Machine Washable Baby Alpaca Blend. Ecotech certified. Color 549. Made in Peru. 3.52 ounces, 100 grams, 120 yards. Let me see now. I think that's all the information. They're beautiful. There's 2 of these, and look at the color. Wow. It's so soft. So soft. There's more in here. There's more. There's 2 more. Oh my goodness. This is Papaseo Parrot Painted Cotton Blend. This is the company. I don't know how to say the name of this. I'm going to show it really closely. There we go. There's the yarn. And it is 75% cotton, 25% acrylic, 3.52 ounces, 100 grams, 328 yards, 300 meters. It's a number 3 light, 3.75 to a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle, 4.5 to a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and the color 1011. I think the color also on the front is Parrot, and there's 2. Oh my. So those are all gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So to everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your crochet. Enjoy your knitting, and I hope to see you next Friday.